Добър вечер, добър вечер. Продължаваме си с Hogwarts. Елиан, добър вечер, как е? Кой сейф беше? Това е. Последно бяхме на двора с старшия, да видим какво трябва да правим сега. Отключихме вече колко 4 магийки. Я да видим откъде се пускаше, къде се пуска квестовете. Аватар, добър вечер. Малко човека сме. Трима сме само. Не е GTA, може да не станем повече. Ама какво да правиш? Да си пуснем някой квест. Но яко, имаше и минимапа, аз дори го скрих минимапа, защото е прекалено. Е така ми показва квест маркер и може да си пусна и тая книга да ми показва на къде да върва. Така че е супер лесно. О, Ралф, какво става, брат ми? Да, Форест няма да има тази седмица. Събота и неделя сигурно ще играя само това. Това не знам дали ще го стримам, ако никой не го гледа. Може и сам да си го играя. Макар че за сега ми е доста забавно и интересно, ще има интрига, магиите са готини.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Към 160.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we
Айде,
set off?
скарай ме навънка, да
I
фърчим.
intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Тая от Лаганда. И дори не се ебавам. Точно така тя си каза в началото. Не съм расист или нещо. Ей, браво. Не бе, сериозно ти казвам, толкова игри имам. 154 или 5 поне.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
Толкова имам в библиотеката купени, иначе нямам ги всички на конзолата. На конзолата имам 4-5. Яко е. Данчо, здрасти. Те повечето ми са дигитални, аз даже дигиталните ти казвам, но диск имам 6. Всички други са ми в библиотеката на PlayStation.
I believe you.
Много яко.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Как се пишеш в TikTok, бе, Данчо? Не беше ли по същия начин?
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Той тук ще има ли сняг?
Oh, wait, over here.
Кой е това?
I often spot lesbian flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Нещо мяка тук. Иване, здравей. Що не ми дава да ги взема тия неща? Малко това не ми харесва, че така ми ограничават Exploration, но то това сега сигурно още е като някакъв туториал. Щом още нямам метлата. Не, човек, особено днеска. Това е прайм тайма, особено в петък. Хората се прибират към 6 и към 8 са и ляг за гледане. Зависи какъв ти е таргет аудиенса по принцип. Не знам.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
Чай да до там да ни отключи този огън.
Dangerous.
Това е такова fast traveling point.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Добро кардио имаме с тая. Гледай колко търчим, няма изморяване, братуши. Няма значение, честно казано,
I
които
would
и да
spend
са.
all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned
Само
that
не
you knew the
говори
area,
просто ти.
since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Трябва да има, но то аз не съм клокнал още 2
She
часа.
knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much
Ще има
can be
той, иначе
gleaned
това да го
outside of
обикаляш
the
на
castle
крак.
walls.
Извинете.
Lumos. Levioso.
How are you
Revelio.
settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange.
Мога да го дигна е така с едната магийка и с другата да го припаткам.
Unfamiliar.
Интересно ще аз
I'm getting
са
used to
биходе
things.
с някакви.
What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here
Кръста
too.
така съм си го прицакал през лявата буза на газа, целият крак ми е изтръпнал и ма боли дори като
Hogwarts has
лежа.
become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Какво правите тук? Амфетамини ли пушите? Да, уж така викат.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker.
Всичко open world, обаче докато съм на квест, ма
Hello, Mr.
държи
Moon. Have you met our new
покрай
fifth year?
квеста, не ми дава да хода
Pleasure.
много далеч.
You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did
То
Mr. Moon?
лом пиян.
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Revelio.
She'll be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Accio.
Poor Mr.
Ще няма
Moon.
да...
A demi, guys. I think he had
Направо
too much
се
fun in
на
the
щайги
village.
още от...
I will say that
От
I have
рано.
never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors
Oh,
being
yes.
what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Тая ще има хубави
I'll keep
гейни.
that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to
Serio.
know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can
Broomsticks,
imagine
yarde.
at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you
Revelio.
that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Някъде нещо реагира, той има много неща.
Professor Weasley said that
Като
you need
минем
to get
квест, ще
potion
разгледам.
recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander. And I am keen
Пръчка,
to see
дайте
what you will do with a
метлата.
wand of your own.
Ринг-динг-динг, да
You
вземам
should be able to
опресора.
get everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Къде да го търся това? Беше си... това ли е? Не. Аз не виждам така иконка. Ага. Аз се играх на канала, бе. Ако се поровиш надолу, ще видиш няколко клипа. Не изиграх цялата, ама... Какво трябваше да намирам? Чай да видя. Това ще ме води на някъде. Добре, от тук си я пускам. Аз не обичам много такива явно. Хорари. Не ми хареса много. Затова не я и довърших. Много ми е трудно и ме стресира. Точно нещо такова не се играеш, като е това да ти играя в момента, дето мога и с половин пръст да го играя. Да си разглеждам. И аз съм гледал доволно хора как играят, между другото, обаче... Защо не мога да влезна?
Revelio.
Ами да, бе, то. Затова всеки си има вкус. Хубаво, че има всякакви игри поне. Оп, от тук се влиза, съм се мъчил отзад да влезна. Направо си взимам, нямам проблеми. С това може да разговарям, не. И как да говоря с това? Никак.
Protego. Revelio. Reparo.
Значи сигурно не е това мястото, не знам. Взехме парите. Малко почивка от GTA, че аз играя много често. И спира да ми бъде забавно и това се отразява и на стрима, естествено. Даже сега съм намерил няколко интересни неща да че пробваме. След 2-3 дена като играем ще е по-забавно. Добре, къде трябва и да... То може би иска първо да ида където ми казва. Е, тука. Малко фъпа са дропс тука. Нямам стамина, имаме Карли, отича хубаво момчето, браво.
An inquiring mind.
Здрасти.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want When you
Сигурно
want.
ще го спра и ще ги
Let's have a
едитна
look.
някак, ще го направя на епизоди, не знам.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Ще го мислим. Ай, тогава беше ми приятно. Какво сега трябва да правя? Добър вечер. И двете мога ги взема.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Нямам повече пари, пичага. Ще кажа какво ще гледам. Така. Аз сега почнах. Не, защото ще са кушко... Ма да, както... Няма да го спирам сигурно. Не знам. Играта ще игра със сигурност. Защото ме е забавно. Харесва ми. За сега.
I'll be right
Не.
with.
Още не.
It's you. Just a moment, please.
Ще трябва да навлезем сигурно малко, да поиграеш 2-3 часа.
Hello, sir. I'm
Сега
looking for...
още
For a new wand. Yes.
пръчка не съм си
It's
взел.
about time.
Yes,
Сигурно
about
още
time.
2-3
Well,
квеста.
you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand-makers in the world. It's a pleasure
То
to
така
meet
всичко,
you.
като правиш с
Truly.
пръчка, даже да не си
Now,
дигнеш
come
вратата,
with
ти ще
me.
станеш супер
Let's find you
атрофирал
the
пич.
perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
Не. Ще видим.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches.
Може да играем GTA историто.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Ехе.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
Да.
Let's give this one
Аз
a
съм
try.
толкова красив. Изобщо не прилича на мен, не.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Аз съм някакъв много
This
долен,
is proving
пръчките
to
не
be
ме
trickier
харесват.
than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you?
Перплексинг.
There you are.
Давай някаква голяма, широка пръчка. Един метър.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here.
С лопата не мога ли да пускам магийки? Или с полицейска палка? Това ли ми е пръчката? Добре.
Curious indeed.
Та е яка бялата.
How intriguing.
Тая има кефи. С какво листа ли мога да изсложа?
Curious indeed.
Това какво промени? Нищо. Една дължина.
How intriguing.
Аз не виждам да се променя. Ще направя супер
Curious
мъничка.
indeed. intriguing.
Това дали има значение? Какво ли е това, бе? Аз не видях нещо да се променя. Едно по едно. То как се местеше едно по едно? Вчера го бях намерил някак.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Аз не виждам никаква разлика. Има част от поръчката. Значи това е това силна магия. Вади, Producing Powerful Magic. Това е така Consistent. Това ще е най-яко сигурно. Range. А това ще ми дигне рейнджа. Така бих предположил. Това сигурно е cooldown, това е някакъв буст на демиджа, пък това е рейндж. Не знам. Това ще сложа.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary.
Аз съм в такова, в
Another wand,
Slytherin.
another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Не знам, това съм играл половин час, вече имам доволно айтеми, така че не се притеснявам, че ще имам избор на дрехи и такива неща. Оле. Тук за малко да крашне. За полшанки трябва да ходим.
Revelio.
Не върви много хубаво. Честно казвам, тук навънка дропи ФПС. Не върви с мазни 60. Пробвах, не може, ама сега ще пробвам пак. Има нещо вътре, ама...
Revelio.
Чай да ходим където му кара.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she dares to
Даже не
come
изглежда
here.
толкова
Though
добре,
I
честно
don't
казвам.
believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my
Особено
first time in
хората.
Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Harry
Липсинка
Pippin at your
Баяо,
service. And this
като
is J.
Скайрим
Pippin's
изглежда.
Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil
Много
new
пари
ones
ще
from
трябва да
time to time.
ръснат, ако искат да
Pop in
имат
when
и
you can so you
героите от
don't
филма.
miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
То ми обясни толкова неща, че нищо не запомних. Мерси иначе.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Не
Or
благодаря.
come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young.
Accio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
На тази игра няма да е, на GTA ще е.
Do have a look around. Plenty of
На
ingredients to pique your
24 часа
interest, I
стрим да
wager.
имам 15 гледания.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Ай, сега мога да си пусна на къде да ходя. Значи съм бил мютнат отдавна, не, няма да играя GTA близките няколко дни. Георгиев. Другата седмица сигурно. Ама ще сме си на PlayStation 4.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Какво? Нещо става. What the fuck? Дайте ми да се бия. Молодец.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Още за 24 часа трябва да мина играта 3 пъти. Аз дължах на другата страна, ама няма нищо. Как Кейв трова, вижу колко добре е облечен. Оле!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Repair.
Оле, аз не мога да доджвам for shit. Видял съм друг път. То с кое се хилваше, да?
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more!
Accio.
Те не му правят нищо. Не, едва ли ще умре. Добре, не мога ли да го блокна? Не. Не мога. Протегото ми е слабо. А, този гръб взима повече демидж. Добре. Значи това е. Тая е много по-мощна от мен обаче. Ай, скача на нея малко да мога да бия в гръба, бе.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Сега май мога вече, я. Що ми показва, че...
Accio.
О, чакайте, че не гледам. Ти с тия яки неща, бе. А, такова, камеха, меха. Браво.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard.
Колко съм не.
Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement.
Има я.
Nerve like that.
И няма ръ.
The makings of an
И
aura,
аз
if you
скоро
ask me.
разбрах.
If you are unharmed,
Иначе я има.
perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Та се казва Сингър, пък на името му беше Оменъс.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Чайте да си намаля яркостта, че... Ай, Добрев. Я да видим това.
Repairer. Revelio.
Много яко.
Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Това е супер хенди. Чак и вътре оправих магазина.
They didn't do more damage. Revelio. Reparo. Good as new. Levioso.
Може да пусна Левиоса на фотката?
Accio.
Не.
Reparo.
Голяма работа, разбута я купчина с буклуци. Дай тази страница. Цяла къща ли е? Ще съм бая мощен. Браво, цяла къща.
We were just talking about you.
Де, нали идвах тук и не щя да говориш с мене, а?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Сега ти спасих смешното магазинче.
Extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Мисля, че метла ще ми даде. Добре.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ето, какво да пробвам, ти си едно предложение има. Благодаря. Добре. Това също е яко. По-нататък не ме интересува пич.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Това е много яко якинце.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Нося
But should you
такова.
be inclined, you're most welcome to...
Какво имам тук? Имаше някакви реворди, къде бяха? Това какво е? Сигурно? Виж какъв съм хубавец. Той ти ги си падаш по такива хубави момчета, викаш. Нямам татушчета, но пак. Какво очила? Е, това ми даде това пич. Не. Е, това. А, не. Те са еднакви, бе. Може е това да е било. Това не е толкова... Не, това е по-яко. Това е като нормално яки. Това е като халата на Хю Хефнер. Това е шал с 5 дефенс. Малко прекалено, ама...
shop at your...
Имаме някакви таланти, още не са ми ги показали как. Бая бавно стартира тази игра, честно казвам. Това пак ме клипва супер тъп през якито махам го това шал. Чай, то няма ли някак да го направя да не се вижда просто? Ми да. Еми ето браво Ево на играта, че има такова нещо. Браво. Ами аз даже и якито ще си го променя в такъв случай, защото това не ми хареса. Нека стоя.
She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Environment е доста по-добър от лицата на героите и липсинкинга наистина е малко оф за такава игра. Горе-долу Skyrim малко по-добре една идея.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
С такива зъби няма да говори така. Остри.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor
Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Някаква сова има там. Искам да интерактна с нея.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Той как се каза? Лог Кокли, човек. Бах ти якото име.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
What the fuck?
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
What the fuck, bro?
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure.
I
will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. That's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of our clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Изчезли тук.
Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Бати смешното игра.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Мухло, я чакай вън, сега ще излезна да ти обърна внимание. Няма проблем пръчката от бяла да си я направя кафява за момент.
Rookwood and Hollow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Да, когато сме
I think that now might be a good time to head back.
Revelio. Lumos.
Айде да изчезваме тогава.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Добре. Да има готин и лесен фаст travel. Жъц. Хю Хефнер. Готов и отпочинал. Пише ми, че съм на 2 от 4 квестовете, сигурно на четвъртия се надявам да ми даде метлата. Пише ли кое е мейн квест сега? Не. Не. О. И как такава?
Revelio.
Няма main quest available. Ето го е. Старшия иска да му види. Идвам, професоре.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo.
Нямам нищо за унищожаване.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Тичай, млади момко. Ей, ако ще е да фърча, аре дайте метлото, бе. Поне се надявам да е яко. Той GPS ме върти като бъкшиш, май. Старш, къде си, бе? О, Маньо, какво става? Той иска в тайната му, в спалнята му ли да отида на гости? Трябва да изчакам. Ако мога да си намаля размера на цифреблата. Какво чака го за спал на земята ли? Аз съм бахти клошара, човек.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Добре. Hurry up.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Има страничка там ли, какво? Тичай, пичай. Представяхте ли си да имахте енергията да тичате? Аз не мога. Здравейте, госпожо.
I believe
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Underwhelming.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Ех. Кой иска да направя? Нещо трябва да интерактвам пак с колегите си. То джъмп бутона, ако върши някаква работа, ако не ти позволява да скочиш тук и да си щупиш глезените, примерно, за лично удоволствие. Защото не са искали да се занимават да измислят как да се респаунваш вътре в замък, ако умреш. За какво ти е този джъмп бутон? Не, че толкова ми бута филма, но пък обичам да мога, каквото искам да правя. Колкото повече неща мога да правиш по-реално. И на пейката не мога да седна сигурно. Не мога да стъпа върху нея и да скачам бонго на меко. Амфетамини ли пушите, бе?
Ревелио.
Lumos. Не трябва.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Няма нищо тук. Това Dynamic HDR ми е изкарал очите отвънка, вътре тъмно, не мога да свикнеш. Ко?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not
Levioso.
These peas will make me
Revelio.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought
Lumos.
to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges
to Fortnite player.
Or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
Това мога да продължи 20 минути, оставям го. Бързо се изтърка, помислиш, че ще каже две неща, той да спане коня.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Сега ще нацеля. Акио, Пикио.
Can I help you?
Ти ли бе?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists,
Cross wands
and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Да се дуелирам сам ли е? Така ли му викат вече? Да се дуелирам сам с пръчки. Готов съм.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Добре, стига на награми.
We'll make you regret.
Дабъл Ди, от ети еди. Добре, това го знаем вече. Ще играе реактивно като гаден Dark Souls плеер. Аре, какъв реперо е, брат? Биво. Фокус единия. Ай, причукаха му, добре, че имах полшане.
Levioso. Protego.
Expulso.
Oh!
Accio. Levioso.
Браво е. Яко е, че. Файтинга е готин.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead,
Си
but
удариш
keep
една
this up
магийка,
and you
да.
can be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me
Си
in.
удара една
I
магия
shall.
излизам.
In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory.
На шамари как си да ти плясна един шамар, ще кажа.
Hope to see you back here again.
Мах от тука. Ей. Коскеш. Още един трябва да спечеля. Хубаво е малко.
Next time you need a partner for Cross Swans, don't hesitate to call on me.
Glad you're back.
Айде бе.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Лукан ли се казва това, бах?
I've got a great match lined up.
I'm ready. Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Мали от това Себастиан има кеф.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Трима ли е? Добре бе. Аз нямам summoning charm. Не от туба. Не бе. Един шкаф в мутрата. И сега тук вече се намираш педерастият самичък. Тук не го знам вече. Stunlock.
There goes my wager.
What a duel.
Клякане 4 крака като свинксма.
You did indeed.
I gave it my all,
The other duelists
yes.
have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Тя няма нищо общо с играта като цяло, ама хората са тъпи. За какво нямам аксес до талантите си още, бе? Какво е това? Може да нямам такива. Само са го сложили това като празна графа да ми напомня, че не ставам за нищо. Също е както аз като имам портмоне.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
За какво трябва да му освободиш? Easy.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That's it.
Сега.
Levioso.
Имаше място за още една.
You'll get it.
Това е.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Това малкият почва да кефи колко е жизнерадостен. Доброто му настроение почва да ми се отразява и на мен. Професор Хелкат. Професор Додж Вайпер. Hogwarts лежи си. Нали така вика, че който вика лежи си е манджал. Мръсен Джей.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes.
Incendio.
I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Easy. О, огън ще мятам. Инсендио. Ще се сложи на Хикс.
Good work.
А ще моля да имам второ такова с пресетс.
Инсендио.
Това яко е. Добре, това е много яко. Колко далеч фърчи. Уордс не ли е такива като бълхи, бе? Не бърдавици. Не, че пак е много хубаво, ама... Hogwarts. Това момчето не е добре, не му се подиграете. Затова сме приятели. Началник, здрасти, направих всичко, което ми каза. Може ли да си вземе опресора вече?
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Тос, пък и тос. Искаш да целува майка ти по врата и да изшепна мръсотиво в вход.
That man is exasperating.
После ще си тръгна.
Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Toils. Себастианополис. Искам да видя как ще му се карат на старшия.
Incendio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Добре, че този златен спагет да знам на къде да хода.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point.
You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Порно ли има в library tour?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Добре.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Действаме. Бах ти изядах супер много ядене от деня и пак съм гладен. Изядах 2 купи фасул, 2 пъти сипвах пили с чушки и картофена салата и пак съм гладен.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Как толкова лесно уча магийки, бе? Аз съм някакъв продиджи. Добре, но как да си направя още такива, още станции? Това е много яко. Хубаво, как да мина? Аха. Като гледам няма duration. Дано да няма много такива стелт секции.
Ревелио.
Тихичко, Ревелио.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Добре, ти докъде си стигнал? Колко часа направи?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
А ще видим какъв измамник си.
The key. Here it is.
Какво прави това ненормално?
Wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Добре.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Айде отивай нататък, ама.
Ревелио.
Ревелио. Молбище. Добре, има.
Should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
As Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Kinti.
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
И тия как се отварят, тия съндъци? Никак.
Incendio.
Слава.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Nice.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solomon's new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Аре, изчезва тук. Naughty, you'll get caught.
Blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Няма нищо.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Сигурно по-късно някак мога да си ги отключа. Какво е това? Да. Някакъв по-сносен шал. Така. Сигурно по-нататък ще ми даде да си правя втора станция за магийки. Защото така малко нема кеф всеки път да трябва да ги сменям. Ай, на пръчката имам такова. Вече. Я. Това е гадно. Чакай, то да не би пък да дава нещо, я. Това не е, може би по-нататък ще имат статусове, ще видим.
Reparo. Revelio.
Какви дълбоки мази ма кара да слизам. Тук се не види нищо.
Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Много ги усещам. Lumos. О, да е много бясен обаче.
Where might this lead?
Yes, е. Какво е това? Това ще е някаква готина дреха. И къде е? Е тук сигурно. То не се вижда. Уф. Не е най-доброто. Да го направим да се вижда като е това. Да, анатеум. Анатиум.
Lumos.
Това как прави? Като го пусна.
Reparo.
Слабо.
I need to wake up that rune over there. Accio. Incendio.
Leviosa. Просто basic attack.
Not surprising. Guards at the right. Lumos.
Оле! Ти лут ли си, ей? Само направиш на това бак.
Leviosa. Accio.
Очень не съм видял това. Много яко, много яко.
Lumos.
От Лумуса ми вибрира в дясната ръка малко повече, усещам. Това от всички ли магии? Да, иначе верно. Еми аз в том не съм забелязал, значи толкова е ми действие на мърша. Не, днес няма да има нищо. Двете едновременно ме кара да използва, иска да си ги запазва, ама е. Другия пенюар повече ма кефеше, да я знам. Е, това по-яко. О, това за момент минава само, бахти как се спасих.
Lumos. This must be the way forward, but to where?
Има инстанции, бах. Оле.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Стават все по-странни, колкото продължаваме нататък. Славе млаве. Хат.
Lumos.
Ай, ставайте, мишки.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Аз забравям въобще, че имам такова. Това трябва да съм близко, за да направи делище това. О, да. Добре. Няма шанс.
Lumos. It is a book after all.
Бах, тази книга, какво ли бясно порно има в нея, що ме скрита чак тука. Това е първият сексуален акт в вселената, описан тук в тази книга. Няма вода ли? Скачай в кладенеца да се напиеш. Не е честно. Нямам още на това. Надявам се скоро да ми я дадат. Да, бе. След малко мога да пия едно кафе и продължавам. Занимава ли се да ми направиш едно малко кафенце?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Макар че аз по-хубаво да хапна с малко и тогава.
Welcome. Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad.
Especially
in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I can't thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
Stronghold.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss
Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we've discussed here today.
Някой много плаща. Като вземаме тлата, отивам да яма, е. Да не е утре.
Sebastian.
Той ме е стропал една гаранция.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Кажи честно.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Не бай смешния призрак. Само пречи. Буклук. Затова го държат на всяко работно място. Има по един такъв клюкар. Само клюкари. Ама го държат. Аз ще науча Авада Кадава изчи отпора. Нормално, не мога да се конкурирам с Амет. Дори и аз. Здрасти. Как да стигна до там? През огъня?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
По-нататък ще науча нещо замразяващо, сигурно. Ще мина от тук. Я да видя, мога ли си намаля на магийките, размерите долу, иконките. Не, тук... Това какво е? Не. Това няма толкова настройки, честно казвам. Това е аудиовизуализатор е. Няма такова май. А не, тук има... Какво е това? Добре, що не ги правят да мога да се намалява размера им, примерно? Какво толкова? Макар че те и за какво са ми да ги виждам, честно казвам. Аз ако искам да си ги припомня и забравя кои се ще направя така. Сега са малко, аз ги знам кои са и така ще играем за малко да видим как ще.
Ревелио.
Какво има тук?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Нищо няма. Търча към квеста. Това къде е от другата страна? Агнеши кебабчета. Как са хакна във вратата. Ще го видя и всяка тия да ям. Много суровики тия кебабчета на клипа на Амет не ги разбират. Да, още не са пропушили, ама не ги отрепа от въртяне. Не им дава да се стоплят. Пак ли някъде трябва да хода? Близко. Окей. Те на баба Нолин, когато ги прави, се събират, стават като нейшн. Даниел Тодоров, здрасти.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
Lumos.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Кога ще ми дадат метлата? То няма как да съм го изпуснал, те ще ми го дадат.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so.
Коя е main quest? А то аз мога да литна до там направо. Как?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Добре, първо main quest ще се минем. И в живота някои врати винаги заяждат, дали не е, защото са рендърва, бе. И никога не ги оправят. Даже на някакви хубави сгради. Дали е за това, защото са рендърва вътре в сградата и не мога да влезнеш.
She
growing Punja's onion again.
Животни бол, знам ли за кой говориш?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora
Професор
dear.
Гарлик,
here.
ти е
You'll
бах
need
ли
these
са?
for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Аз не обичам такива мета-джокс.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together
Всеки
again.
ги повтаря.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Никога няма да го кажа това. Никога!
Make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Това са тия.
Now, everyone,
Много тъпи,
grip
да.
their mandrake by the
Гледай
tendrils
как
and give
прави
it a firm
коренни
tug.
преси. Мендрейк. Това се казва Дрейк, бе, брат. Мандрейк.
Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Малко бързо.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Аз не мога да си го представя честно как. Усещат ги хората.
I'm very sorry about that.
Знаеш колко спамиха столник с голяма реклама си направи.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Трябва да признаем, че чеченци има добър пиар. Направиха го известен, пари изкарва човека, по реклами го снимат. Нека. Няма лошо. Това.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Какво ми дава да я правя? Нищо.
I wonder if hippogriffs... I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Ще прозявам се през една секунда.
How to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Така, човек.
Dittany's restorative properties make
Ето
it
за
a
какво е била
Pardon me, Professor.
хайлайтната
What am I
секцията.
supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Хубаво.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Не. Кое е main quest? Добре, че не ми даде да го... Мяса на тая, бе.
Hello.
На Фиби от
Saw you on your way to
приятели.
Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
На мен не говориш, бе,
Your
ненормален.
duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well.
Here we are. Home of... Go on. Grab a few of them. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Ай, тук имам някакви работи. Чай, какво? И? А.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Възвращам се веднага.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounty subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
И това искам да го скрия, седете ми показва тия растения. Нищо да го гледам. Това с магийките си скрихте, това растение ще го гледам постоянно.
To make anything, Crow, we must first understand it. That goes...
Ето ще цъкнем да видим.
As friendships, kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great...
Не може да фръкна до там. Не може, като не съм ходил. Ще трябва да се поразходим. Няма начин. Да видим как са 500 метра. В принцип не са много реално, ама в някои игри трябва да търчиш 10 минути за 500 метра. Мога ли да е фана?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Handy resource
Ще мога да
indeed, your
пътувам
field
вече.
guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Модинарен левче. Опа. Що да се качвам там горе? Ще си мина напряко. Ей, бах, ти няма фол демидж ли, бе? Е, това много яко ти отлиси, аз току-що скочих от 30 метра, човек. Кажи честно. Е, хубаво, причуках се. Отиде на Одетран. От последния чекпоинт ли, бе? Чай видим къде е. Тук сме. Ама тук гледай колко е високо и почти не ми стана нищо. Много яко. Е, можеш да стъпиш там, маняк. Хуай не става. Ще вървим откъдето ни казват. Stone. Кое да ти пъхка и ох. Дет скача, ли? Малко мъжко пъшкане не е лошо от време на време. Ко?
Revelio. Lumos.
Това са скрили тук нагоре по тия шано стълбички.
Revelio.
Някаква маска. Чая си я сложа. Що е заключено? Иска 8 левел или какво? Може да. Или не, какво е това? Що не мога да... Що ми е заключено? Що да е грозен, ти пък. Виж какъв симпатяга е. Хубаво момче. Тия са по-нормални дрехи вече, браво. Няма как да я кутна маската за сега.
Revelio.
Това има един дебелостенен. Къде това? Ела.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Виж, бе. Или Левиосо трябваше. Май с Акио беше, бе.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Айде, Акио, Пикио, това е. Не мога да го гепа.
Levioso.
Аз Левиосо е било. Левиосо и тогава това си го... Да.
Revelio. Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
Още ли има? Няма май.
Levioso!
На солата е през оная работа. Акио и ми се изаква, нали, на челото. Но вече така ще викам, като ми се ходи до туалетната, ще казвам. Идем да пусна едно акио. Дайте метлата да отивам да яма. Какви сте тромбон растения?
Incendio!
Къщата на Хагрид.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Много танкова коза, браво.
Revelio!
Тук моля да скрадна нещо. Каквото имаше, взимахме.
Revelio!
Малко си отсайски да намерим.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Какво правиш, ме?
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Що е? Макар че може на мен да ми омръзне, още не е.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Weekendi.
Levioso! Protego!
How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Къде е този стренджър? Чуем това от мейн квеста ли? Или да й кажа да бара брамбазлъците, ако не е.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Target practice. They got a plan to make quick work of you.
Levioso! Incendio!
Not fond of this perspective.
Accio!
You die.
Stupid!
Не съм видял повече тук.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you. We can hold them.
I'm not going anywhere.
Това няма блокване.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You haven't got a prayer.
Добре, почивай това, сега ще го спирам с някакви действия. Ще го ползвам още доста, как гледам.
You're no match for me.
Ще има други, да. Ще има уния гадните, дет направо изпаряват тавада кадавата. Това беше друго, и Крусио. Не знам какви бяха тези левче, ама направо ги разцепихме. Какво е това?
Incendio! Lumos! Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment.
Трябва с тия да го дигна във въздуха и после тази червената, дето е спама, е с едно копче само, тя не е с комбинация. Толкова бейсик атака някаква.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Yeah.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vine.
Hi, my guy, Leruf. Nice meeting you.
As well as the stones. Each trial has these features.
Protego!
Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl.
Incendio!
We'll see what happens.
И то къде изчезна това, ма? А, това е така травница. Добре.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio!
Моля ги запаля.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Има ли още?
Revelio!
The pyres are back where they started.
Имат някаква комбинация, сигурно.
Incendio!
Май четвърто трябва да има някъде. Къде е?
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Нали ги запалих, бе?
Incendio!
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio!
Си скефи ли са лелче? А, кое е това?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Къде ще ме пратят се? Никъде. Никой нищо не обажда. Какъв си ти, бе?
Акио!
Я да видим тогава. Как да скоча до това? Това много е ляшко. Штрак, аз трябва да убия, без да ми искат нещо. Хубаво, ще отивам да ям, защото става много късно и така. И ще се видим пак на втора част. Благодаря на всички, които дойдоха.
Lumos.
Не е GTA, ама не може само GTA. Опа, тук има една страница, ще я взема, докато я виждам.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
И така, беше ми приятно. Ай, Рауф. Лека вечер.
Revelio.